Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Small fun, you know that only the good die young. Oh, baby, I tell you, only
10:35, welcome back.
young, only the good die.
It's a Thursday morning. You're working Friday. No Good Friday off, huh, Meghen?
No.
And I'll be here as well. So while you guys are, some of you enjoying your False Friday, we're enjoying our real Thursday here at RiverBender.com. Piston Aviation, you guys broke the news cycle the other day because your flight school is now having a new location at St. Louis Regional Airport. Meghen, you got to be excited for Saturday.
We are pumped. We're so excited. We have felt so welcomed by the community and our renovations, and we are just really excited to share it with everybody.
Let me hear more of the story of Piston. How did this idea come about of really creating a flight school, first one in Creve Coeur? This is a really cool program for so many folks that would never have the opportunity otherwise.
Yeah. So my husband and I ran a property management company.
Okay.
Kind of boring for about 10 years. It was exciting. Being in it was exciting. And we kind of hit a little bit of a snag, which you do in business, and we'd come back from snags before. And the snag happened on April 1st of 2022. And my husband had just gotten his pilot's license. He bought his first plane for him. Mm-hmm. The hangar was for sale, and he was like, I have a crazy idea. Let's start a flight school.
Whoa.
Let's do it. And we did. We started the transition, sold the other company, bought the hangar, and the rest is history.
So I got to ask, whenever he said, honey, I want to start a flight school, what was the initial comment back to him?
Yes.
Yes, immediately?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Why so? Did you just see it?
Because his brain works, I don't know. It's almost always a good idea.
That's a good team right there.
Yes.
That's a good team right there. So take me through the opening of the Creve Coeur location. You got the hangar. Now, how long did it take to get all the instructor or the courses developed, all of that really important stuff?
It happened pretty fast. Everything happened pretty fast. We had our first plane, which was our Cherokee that he had bought. Pretty quickly, we needed a second. We got our first Bristol, which is actually our first plane over here at KALN. And then it just kind of grew. We had instructors come find us, and then we started putting curriculum together, and the students grew, and we've had well over 200 students, about 150 active right now.
In 2 years?
Yes. We opened our doors June of 2022 in Creve
That's
Coeur.
Incredible. I mean, that's exponential growth. Mm-hmm. And so obviously there was a need for a new location, or an additional, not a new, but an additional location.
Yes.
How is the one in the St. Louis Regional Airport going to differ in any way from Creve Coeur? Is it going to be identical?
So us and our personality and how we do things, it will be the same. We culture build. That being said, we're more like high-end fancy looking over there. We are gone fancy mid-century modern here, so we're going for a little bit of a different vibe. At KALN, our goal is to become a destination flight school. So we want to have the accelerated programs, the multi-engine programs.
And Kale, just because I'm a novice, I don't have my
St. Louis Regional Airport.
Okay, sorry. I know because I hate sounding so uninformed. I'm just like, well, wait a minute here.
Yeah.
So, when you guys came over and saw the location in the airport, did you know right away, no, this is for us, we need this? Really?
Yeah.
And now, how's been the welcome over there? Has it been really a great team atmosphere?
Yeah, it's been great. They have been super accommodating, super helpful. They've held up to everything they said they would do for us, and we've held up to everything we said we would do for them.
I think tenfold.
Yeah. I can't wait for everybody to see it. It's so awesome.
Well, and we all get the chance to see it this Saturday.
Yes.
This is from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. This is super, super, super cool. St. Louis Regional Airport attendees, you'll be able to check out enjoy a catered meal, take a discovery flight, and then learn more about the flight school. Now, fill me on this discovery flight because I'm nosy.
Yeah, so normally our discovery flights are about $150 on discovery flight days, which we do about 4 of a year.
Okay.
We will do them at both locations. They're only $50.
Wow.
So you get to go up with an instructor for about 30 to 40 minutes. Depending on how comfortable you are, you'll get to take some controls once we get up and level, and so you get to kind of see what it feels like to fly and go over some turns. And
I'm in.
yeah.
$50?
$50.
For a 30 to 40 minute flight.
which
You
is
are
crazy.
not going to get that anywhere else at any other point in
No.
time. I hate to be patronizing, but I'm just.
We have about 20 flights scheduled and about 25 slots still open. So the
Really
afternoon's
cool.
still pretty open. Morning's filling up.
We'll take care of that with this
There we
article
go.
that's coming out.
Give me a call, send us a message. We'll get you on the schedule.
Well, and as you're, getting everything developed, I saw a little bit of a teaser of what's to come, and you don't have to share it yet if you don't want to. But when you were looking at spots, I mean, you guys had an interesting venue with where you're at in St. Louis Regional Airport, the former restaurant.
Yes.
How were you able to kind of make that your own and utilize that space but adapt it?
Well, it used to be a terminal long ago. So the space, the building, it was built in the 1950s. It's got the long walkway out front. So we kind of took it back to its roots, to like an homage to aviation.
Wow.
Renovated all new flooring, paint, decorations, furniture. Secret room. That'll be fun to discover.
Stay tuned. It's really cool. I just saw the picture, and I'm not going to spill the details. You'll just have to go
Yes,
Saturday and
come
find
see
it.
us.
And I'm serious. This isn't CJ being funny. I'm like,
No.
this is super cool. And I just, oh, man.
We go big or go home.
That's right.
That's what we do, yeah.
Well, and now take me through the first year of how do your flight classes work? So whenever someone calls you and says, hey, I want to be a part of this, I want to see, let's take that discovery flight, see if I can, not being funny, but literally stomach flying, because it is,
Yes.
you got to be used to that.
Yes.
What does it look like after that? What's the first step?
Yeah, so the first step would be to sit down and talk with us or any of our leadership team to kind of get a feel for what program would be good for you, how getting your medical, there's a certain doctor's appointment you have to visit to get a medical to fly. Which program would be good? Do you just want to fly for recreation? Do you want to go on for careers? We have financing for that. And then, you get started with whatever payment plan or program you want to do, and then we get you flying. We don't currently have a wait list. We grow as we need to. So
Really
if
cool.
students come on, we buy planes, we get instructors, and we move forward.
How many instructors currently over at St. Louis Regional?
Currently, at St. Louis Regional, we've got 2.
Cool.
We have 10, 11 total between the 2.
By the way, that's KLN.
Yes.
I'm figuring this out.
KLN.
I'm figuring this out. I'm going to
I'm
learn
so
the
used to
lingo.
it, yeah.
No, I'm learning the lingo. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, and with you guys going from property management firm to
Yeah.
flight school, are there any carryovers in terms of just logistics, in terms of structure from
I think just being business owners,
Okay.
just knowing kind of what we want and the people that we want around, company culture, having dealt with, things happen.
Yeah.
Right? So we're aircraft. We have 9 or almost 9 aircraft. We have a 9th one coming. And things happen, they go down or they need maintenance or, you have to fund things. I don't know, just having been in that situation before with, we've
Because-
rented over 450 houses in our other company.
Well, and that's not to cut you off, but that's what I was wondering, because there's a lot of in and outs to the flight
Yes.
school. I mean, I could only imagine
Yes.
all the nuances that I wouldn't even begin to think of, once they come out. But it makes sense when you have property management. There's 10,000 little pieces that you're catching all the
Yeah.
time. And how have the conversations been this week between you and your husband as you guys are getting ready for this big day on Saturday?
We have all just been working really hard. There hasn't been a lot to
You're right, though.
There's been painting and furniture building and floor laying and, setting up. It's been...
This is a quick turnaround.
Yes.
Wow.
It's been just under a month, I think, and we have completely gutted and redone that building.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And how many folks are working on the build with you guys? Is it just you two, or?
We've had kind of rotating people, but in general, like a team of 5 or 6 of us have been working consistently.
Now, do you have the stomach for flying? Same. Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, so I love everything about our flight school.
Yes.
I am like Mama Piston, so I love loving on people and celebrating people and being there. Takeoff, not my favorite.
Right,
I love
right.
flying though. Like once we're up, I love it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
That's how. So I.
It's a bug. You catch it or you don't.
You're right.
Yeah.
So I've been in one plane, one smaller plane, the non-commercial, of course, and that was my experience too, where I wasn't the biggest fan of the takeoff or maybe even the landing, but once we were up, I was cool.
So much fun. It's freedom and you're just kind of up.
It's
above the world.
Americana,
Yeah.
I mean, it really is,
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I'm always like a little nerd when it comes to that stuff. I always like play like Freebird in my head, and I'm like just sitting there chilling out. But
It's always a theme song. Yeah, always.
Well, and Meghen, what are some of the responses and feedback that you get from the pilots that have already already been a part of Piston. Is this something that, for them was just the opportunity of a lifetime and did a lot of positive results from their time in the course?
Yes. So we've gotten over 25 people now through check rides or to their license.
Wow.
Maybe more. I was counting the other day. We have our wall with our shirts and our signatures. It's a family atmosphere, so we are a little different than a lot of other flight schools in that. So we're Part 61. We don't do big bulk classes at a time. So as you start. You're with your instructor. You work through your stuff. But we celebrate everybody. We do little special things for holidays, and we do the jump pictures, and we do videos and social media, and we just kind of...
That's really cool.
Fun. No, I'm not supposed to say that word.
So for all of you right now, go to flypiston.com. That's flypiston.com, where you can see the full range of courses and training, because it's not just a catch-all license here.
Yes,
There's
and then
a lot.
follow us on Facebook. Facebook's where we post every deal, every program, everything we've got going.
Really cool.
Yeah.
So let me ask you real quick. We have about 2 minutes before we take our break, but I want to talk about this. So take me through the different types of training that's offered, because I'm looking certified flight instructor, LSA transition training, sport pilot, IFR, commercial pilot, private pilot.
Yes.
There's a lot of different options here. What's the best way for folks to understand what they
So real
really
quick,
need?
sport pilot is restricted. You fly during the day. You only fly sport planes. So any of our like our Vipers and our Bristows, you can fly. Yes, all the fun planes. Private pilot, you can also fly those, but you can also fly the bigger aircraft. After that, you learn how to fly instrument rating, which is trusting your aircraft, watching your gauges, learning how to fly in some weather. Then you go to commercial, which is time building and learning how to do a lot of more maneuvers. Then at CFI, CFII, that's your flight instructor rating. So
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm liking this.
then you can teach till you go to the airlines.
Do you have a moment to stick around? I got
Yeah,
one.
absolutely.
10:47, the last bill of this Thursday. We'll come back, learn more about Piston Aviation right after this. Right here, get over here on our daily show.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBenderRadio.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Welcome back, 10:49. Thursday morning continues right here on RiverBender.com with Meghen, and we're learning more about Piston Aviation. So I want to ask you about this. I saw in the press release you're offering $3,000 off of your
Private pilot package.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So fill me in on this special. Is this some pretty significant savings coming our way?
It is. So normally our private pilot package is $14,500.
Uh-huh.
So it's decent. If you pay in full, we give you $1,000 off. Right now, if you pay in full, we're giving you $3,000 off.
That's incredible.
Through the 1st. So
Of April?
Yeah, so through Monday. Through the end of the day that day, as a grand opening special. That package includes everything you'll need to pass your check ride, not the check ride, but everything, all the hours plus some.
Really
So,
cool.
yeah.
So you're going to be well prepared and well versed in all of what you need.
Yes.
And Meghen, let's talk about the layout of this. So when we go into the airport, where should we park? Where should we go for all the fun on Saturday?
Yeah, so our address is 16 Terminal Drive. We have found that a lot of times that takes you out by the administration building and potentially to a dentist office. Shout out to the dentist. I think they probably heard of us a lot. You would keep going past there. We're actually at the back of the circle next to the tower, right behind the big plane on the pole. So we have a parking lot to the left of our building. We have a parking lot in front of our building. There's the parking lots by the DMVs. And then if need be, the airport will open up the grass lot. So we're
Really
expecting
cool.
a lot of people.
And now, have you had some folks inquire already about signing up for classes?
Yes.
No,
we actually have 4 students who have signed up at St. Louis Regional already.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And you guys haven't even opened.
Yes.
That's what you call a winning solution right
Yes.
there. And now, how has the airport been? Are they excited to have you guys? Because
They are
if I'm
super
them,
excited.
I'm
Yeah.
like, yes, bring it on
It
in
seems
here.
like they are really excited. I know they were a bit hesitant at first, just given that space and what they,
Right.
and then not knowing us, we've made friends, we've supported them, they've supported us. I think we're really, really excited.
Well, and now I want to ask about the Zero to Hero program because that's pretty much my life.
Me too. Yes.
I wanted to ask you about this. So it takes students with 0 hours.
Yes.
Okay, and now provides them with all the certificates in 12 months, 24 months.
Yes. So it I hate the word depends. It does on whether you have a job or you're willing to commit fully to it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So it would take you through private, instrument, commercial, your instructor ratings, and then we would hire you as an instructor, and then you work until you have to. Sounds daunting to get to the airlines. It's 1,500 flight hours. When you finish your commercial, you're at 250 flight hours. So there's a space you need to build your hours. Instructing helps fill that.
Gotcha. Okay, now I'm figuring this out here. So
Yeah.
this, how old do you have to be a part of the courses?
So 16 to solo, 17 to get your license. So we recommend ahead of 16 and a half to fly once, twice a month. You can start earlier. We know it's pricey.
Yeah.
And we're not here to
Right.
gouge you, right? So at 16 and a half, if you start serious training, you can take your check right on your 17th birthday to be a private pilot.
Okay.
So think how fast you could move through that and
Right.
be to the airlines if you're starting at
That's
that
what I'm
age.
saying. I mean, like for me, I was just going through my head real quick. For any individual that's thinking about their career path out of high school, if you really add up the costs of college and all of these things, by the time you're spending, on the flight school, you're saving significantly on college degrees and everything else.
Yes.
But you're getting you have
And
the
a lot
chance.
of airlines have dropped the degree requirement.
It's
Yeah.
really cool to see that. I mean, there's some good things that could happen
Yes.
out of this.
Yeah.
And now 1,500 hours for a commercial pilot
to get to, it's where the airlines usually hire you at.
Uh-huh.
Some of the regionals will hire you in the 800, 900 range, which is like you would do organ transplant, private charter.
Okay.
Called 135. So you would do kind of smaller jets.
for the rap stars and everyone else.
There are so many options. You don't even have to go to the airlines. There's cargo. There's there's private jets, private aircraft for people. Yeah.
I just love it. And, what are you most excited for the public to see on Saturday?
All the work we put in. And then just to meet us. Like, we're excited to meet everybody.
Yeah.
We have had such a warm welcome from Bethalto and Alton and the surrounding communities. And so we're just really excited to, put, faces to names we've seen online. And
Did you know about the area before you came over?
yes, we actually had looked at it. There was not a space available, and then space became available.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, then it all kind of, the pieces fell in place, and here we are.
Well, and now a couple more questions for you. There's going to be a food option on Saturday as well.
Yes, we're having it catered. Chef Evelyn Howard, she does private events, and she's catered a few of our events before. She's an excellent chef, and so we're gearing up and having full meals and snacks and appetizers. It'll be great.
I just love it. And now I wanted to ask you, you guys do offer plane rental, correct?
Yes, right now, because of our exponential growth, it is for alumni.
Okay, makes
students
sense.
who
Yep.
have trained with us, and then they can rent. We hopefully will have spare aircraft for rental eventually, but we have just been growing so fast.
Well, and what are some good things for prospective students? Because you already have 4 that are signed up, and I'm sure that you're going to have more signed up by the end of the week.
Yes.
What's the best way for them to kind of get started before they get started, if that makes sense? To do a little bit of homework. Do you guys have some resources
Yeah, so
you offer?
we utilize Gold. We've just switched to online Gold Seal Ground School, so they do have a like a free option. So you could get started on that. We can then switch you to the option we pay for once you get on. YouTube videos are great to learn about aviation and flying and landing and taking off. They're great resources. So.
And now, once they completed the course with you, what's that kind of look like, the relationship after the graduation or after the completion?
Yeah,
What's
so
that
we
look
have
like?
we have some that we kind of see sparingly. They come rent or they come to the events.
Yeah.
We have some that rent pretty regularly, and a lot that have moved on to the next program. So we still see them just as much. They've just on to the next license.
Well, and that shows you guys are doing something right.
We hope so.
You know what I'm saying? I
We
mean,
hope
if you're
so.
getting that type of long standing, that's really cool to see.
Yeah.
What is I wanted to ask you, because you know this better than anybody. What are some ins and outs of flying in general that most people don't take into consideration before they sign up for the class?
So you definitely need to take into consideration medicines you're on, previous health concerns, current health concerns. Definitely something to look at. I'm stumped.
No, I don't ask very many good questions. That was like my only
that's
60
the first
minutes.
time I got stumped. That's good. No, my brain just went blank. I don't know.
No, that's fine. I only
brain just totally fried.
Well, I feel bad. You got the 60 minutes question today. There's always one a day that I ask, and I'm like,
so
oh
much,
man.
there is so much. My brain just
Where were you 2 weeks ago? You know.
We have been staying up till 2 a.m. working.
And that's what I think's incredible about this whole story. And this is because I've talked to John and everyone else that was writing about you before you came on, and you guys already have something established in Creve Coeur.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good testament to show for the public to know what it really takes to get something like this going, because we see the beautiful flyer, we see all the smiling faces now, but we don't see all the blood, sweat, tears, and elbow grease that's been going into this.
Us on our team we all work super hard.
I mean,
daily.
this is a big project.
Yes.
And that's what I hope that we understand here is that we're getting something really unique to the area. I mean, this hasn't been offered forever, I don't think.
It's been a long time, over here.
And so just your overall takeaway of the community, some of the stakeholders that you've had an opportunity to meet, do you think this is going to be a long-standing spot for Piston Aviation?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is going to be another really stable long-term.
I got to ask you another 60 minutes question.
I know.
What do the next 5 years look like?
We are already in process of contemplating locations 3 and 4. So we are definitely on the move. We love what we do, and we have a lot of fun doing it. We hope people have fun. We're open door. We like having the community around us, and I definitely think the growth is fun. And so I think we'll just keep growing.
Really cool. Well, and if you're just tuning in, the grand opening is this Saturday. 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. The public is welcome to go see. You're going to get catered meal.
Yep.
Plus fill us in one more time on the elevator of Saturday. What's going to happen? We have the flights and
we'll have flights. You'll be able to see the planes in between. We'll have some static planes. I know the EAA is going to be there. I think it's 864.
Oh, cool.
Don't quote me if I'm wrong. They'll be there. They'll have static planes. The airport people will be there. We'll be there to kind of chit chat and talk. We love doing community outreach, so if anybody wants to come, would definitely love to get involved as well in that. So
really cool.
Yeah.
And then plus the catered meal and the
yummy.
secret space that you're going to be seeing.
Yes.
It'll be fun. It's really cool, actually. I'm excited for it. And Megan, I'm really glad to have you guys in the community, and especially with this this is just super cool and just such a benefit for so many people. For all of you at home, it's flypiston.com, flypiston.com, and we'll see you there Saturday for the grand opening from 10 to 5. Megan, thanks so much. We're out of time today, but I'll see you all here back on Good Friday live at 9. I don't have a 4-day work week, but that's okay. Neither does Megan.
Nope.
So on that note, enjoy some of your guys' Fridays, and on that note, just try your very best, as always, to stay out of jail.